Oh, Walmart. Oh, Walmart. Come on in here, Walmart. So now Trump's telling you don't raise prices because of the tariffs because you're gonna cost your consumers more money. And Walmart is saying, well, we gotta make up this money somehow. You know what, Walmart? If you wanted to get back even with Donald Trump, you know what you could do? You could just tear up his DEI plans about uh, you know, with racial equality, and you could actually do what Costco's doing. He said, "Well, if we have to not raise the prices, what we will do is bring back equality." Yeah. How about that, Walmart? How about that, Walmart? The absurdity of him trying to tell. Well, they sponsored him. They let him say it's okay to just do away with racial balance in these stores because they don't. I got every right to speak out about this as a black man who got hair care product and combs and picks and stuff, and you go to Walmart and your section is about as wide as my vegan section would be in Walmart. Not that wide. You got the black section, which is real tiny in Walmart. Why is that? Hair care product, real tiny. I went to the back area and I could find it. It's just really you know where it's at. It ain't the biggest. I remember dealing. I was like, wow, this is what we get. You get a good couple Afro picks, and you get some blue oil for your hair, and some escort. You were putting some waves in your hair, and maybe a half a couple do rags, and that's it. I'm like, really? This is what we get, huh? But now, because his tariffs, which is a terrible idea and a terrible agenda, and he's like, they say, well, we got to make up this money somehow because we lost money because we have imports. We do business. Remember? They didn't think about that. So he said, well, don't take it out on the customers. Well, you taking it on the taxpayers. How you think tariffs are paid? Unless those depends and dementia didn't set in and you just don't remember how someone's. I know people are going to say Sleepy Joe had all that and he did too. That's why I looked at the country crazy. I said, oh, Archie Bunker and then Archie Bunker 2, you have to do it twice because just one wouldn't do. Yeah. Walmart want money. Walmart makes money. So that means now that your great value bread that you used to get for like a couple bucks is gonna be like two and a half. Everything going up. And he just seems to be clueless. And he's spending this time talking about what he's feeling about Bruce Springsteen and Taylor Swift. And I'm gonna do a separate video about Swifty. But he's spending his time talking about stuff that's irrelevant. But Walmart's in a money making business. They're not in the business because they are, they're in the business to, hey, we got to make money. And he put these tariffs out there, and now he wants Walmart to take sympathy on the customers. When have they? They sure as heck did him a huge favor by saying we're not going to have racial inclusiveness in our stores. So now he's like, so maybe if they were to say, you know what, we'll make a deal with you. We're going to bring that back. We're going to be diverse again, but we're going to keep costs down. We're going to be diverse. Maybe if Walmart actually had a backbone, actually had a spine, maybe if they weren't so giddy about dealing with him, but he didn't turn like he always does. See, this is why if you're spineless and you soft and you meek, he will call you out because you jump to what he says. You jump to the beat of his drum. Now what you gonna do? He didn't call you out, Walmart. So maybe you could bring back your diverse programs since he wants you to keep the customer cost because the customer's supposed to be right, even though they're not. Even though Walmart will put the hand in your bag with your receipt because they think you done just stole and took everything, but you didn't. And most of their janky stuff don't work because if you walk out with a bike or something, there's chances are that thing could fall apart by the time you hit the driveway. I've had it happen to me. A lot of stuff had to come right back because it wasn't manufactured and made right. But that's never stopped Walmart. But maybe he's up here saying, you know what? Why don't you just yeah, we got you know, don't take it on the customers because they're gonna have to pay the taxes anyway. As if they're gonna listen to him. They already did, unfortunately. They cut the diversity program. So let's see what they're gonna do in this instance. Because we know Whackmart, Wally will do what Wally Mart thinks. They're about making money. Anyway, please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.